Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome to my channel. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today, we are doing coffee cup and cards for the sign of Aquarius. I have had a very strong feeling of an Aquarian energy around me this morning while I was walking, while I was meditating. And I haven't yet done a coffee cup and cards for Aquarius, so I felt like, oh, that's why, because I need to do this. And I also have a very strong feeling of an Aquarian energy of someone who's crossed. So if you're watching this and you have a connection with an Aquarius who's crossed over, there could be something in here. Well, there will be something in here for you, but this is also a general reading for the collective, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I can't explain that. I know a few Aquarians who have crossed. I don't know if they are coming through for someone. I just have that feeling, and I don't think I've ever had that feeling when I've done a reading before, where I feel like a crossed over energy for that sign. But that's what I'm feeling this morning, and I'm here to do my guides' bidding. So whatever they give me, that's what I do. Today is Tuesday, August 19th. But whenever you come to this video, I'm sure there's a message here for you. Please don't forget to give the video a like, a thumbs up, a share, a comment if you want to. That helps my channel to grow, and it helps the videos to go around YouTube. All right, let's start with your cup. Let's see what we have here. See what we have in your cup. All right, I hope you're all doing well. It's a little cool today, starting off in the 50s here in Maine. Okay, so right off the bat, in the bottom of the cup, I see the shape of a head with a white dot or white space in it. What they're giving me is overthinking, thinking too much. This could definitely be an Aquarian trait. So somebody is they're thinking and overthinking and perseverating and ruminating and, on something. And Spirit wants you to know that it's time to kind of calm that down and tune in, and you'll know what the answer is. You'll know what the right way to go is. The funny thing is, it looks like a perfect square of light right inside the head of the figure that's there in the bottom of the cup. It also looks like there's an owl right on top or right over that. And owls represent wisdom. They are nighttime animals, nocturnal. They are birds of prey. Just trying to tune in to see. It's like they're telling me you have all the wisdom you need to do what it is that you want to do. Something that you want to do that you're thinking, maybe thinking that you don't have what you need to do whatever this is that you want to do. It's going to be different for everyone. Okay. All right, let's just see. I was just totally drawn to that bottom scene right away. Okay, let's see. I see a ladybug. Ladybugs represent luck, right? We always think of ladybugs as cute. They are little beetles, but I definitely see the back of the ladybug, the line, the dots. Right there. See that? So ladybug, lady luck. Okay, let's see. What is that? Looks like one, those African masks that you see kind of hanging on walls in places. It's like a dark color mask with like two sort of slits for eyes and then a slit going the other way for the mouth. Some sort of mask. what I'm hearing is, don't put a mask over it. Don't mask your feelings. Don't pretend um, that everything's okay when it isn't. It's important to reach out and ask for help and support when you need it, Aquarians. And I know that that can sometimes be hard for the sign of Aquarius. If you're the one watching and you have a loved one in spirit, they're definitely saying to don't hide how you feel. Don't hold things in. Don't hold things back. Let's see. So I never get this, but see this right here? Oftentimes it's just, that's where the cup drained, but I'm getting a strong message of lighthouse. Lighthouse. And there are lighthouses all around the coast, probably all over the world. I don't know. I live in Maine and we have a lot of them. So I don't know if lighthouse means something to any of you. Well, I'm sure it means something to someone because it's here. So lighthouse, showing the way, leading the way, leading you home. I don't know. There's just a lot of messages coming in about lighthouse. Let's see. There's a strong feel. I see like hands holding. It's going to be hard for you to see it because it's kind of the feeling I'm getting when I'm looking at that. There's two hands holding a baby. Like holding, nurturing, caring for a baby. I don't know if that's you or someone you know. It could be this person in spirit letting you know that they're with the baby, whatever that means. Whatever that means for you. But yeah, I'm getting the feeling of that. There's this Aquarian in spirit, or these Aquarians in spirit. I've never had this happen before. I don't know if it will ever happen again, but Aquarians in spirit coming through in this message. There's a lot of pieces to the puzzle that are starting to fit together, to come together. It's almost like there were a lot of different things that you were doing or working on, and now they're starting to fit. They're starting to fit together and make sense, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, it's been kind of an uphill. You see how that the cup goes uphill, and all these puzzle pieces here. Whoops, sorry, I'm covering it up. All these little pieces here are fitting, but it's been kind of an uphill climb for you. But it's working out. It's finally coming together, whatever that is that you've wanted to do. And maybe it's going to come together when you stop overthinking about it, like that first message we had. So where it was an owl over the head before, now it's like this is going to sound weird to say it this way, but it's like there's two hands on top of the skull, like breaking it open, like you're breaking out, like letting your light shine, letting it all out. And that kind of goes with what we were saying, or what Spirit was saying earlier about not masking your feelings. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. I see a butterfly. Butterflies represent transformation, beauty, metamorphosis. Just looking to see if there's anything else. Anything else you want to show my Aquarians in this cup, Spirit? Anything else? I think that's it for these messages from the cup. Wow, but that was kind of heavy. All right, now there's a lot of liquid in this, so Let's see. Okay, Spirit, what are the messages that you have for my Aquarians in the plate? Yeah, this reading has a very different feel to it. Very different feel to it with the spiritual nature of the person or people in spirit that are trying to come through with these messages. Okay, here's the overview of your plate. There you go. Okay, Spirit, what do we have here? What do we have here? Oh my. Okay. Right in the middle, I see a spider. Don't freak out because spiders represent creativity, right? Try to think of the spider in Charlotte's Web, not a scary spider you're trying to kill. We shouldn't kill spiders, but I know it's hard. We think of them as creepy and crawly, but spiders are very creative. So this is a message to use your creativity at this time, Aquarius. This could be a very creative time for you. Spider sort of brings that message in. Very creative. Now I see a crab very clearly up here in the corner. See the crab legs, see the pincers right in the front there. Crab represents Cancer. So if some of you have a prominent Cancer in your life or a Cancer who's crossed, why is this reading so much about, I don't know. So if you have a Cancer that's crossed, and you may have ancestors that have crossed and you don't know their signs, but you can look it up. Sometimes you can find it in the obituary. That's just a message that they're here with you. They're here with you to support you, to see things through with you. Let's see what else we have. I'm getting a message here that someone is falling through the cracks. There's someone in your family, friend, I don't know. Someone is falling through the cracks. So they're saying, feel into it, check in with your family, think about, is there someone that you need to call, need to spend time with? And you may have been wrapped up in your overthinking like we saw in the cup, and this person needs you right now. And so remember, even when we're going through hard times, we don't want to ignore those that need us, and sometimes it's hard, but I'm getting a definite message that someone's falling through the cracks, Aquarius. Okay, let's see. Don't really see anything else in here. So we have the spider. We have someone's falling through the cracks. Now I can't even remember what the crab. Spider, crab, falling through the cracks. Pay attention to family members. Be on the lookout if you feel like somebody needs you, or try to, feel into that, because I'm getting that definite feeling that somebody needs you. Okay, while I was meditating, focusing, thinking about your energy, which was virtually impossible for me not to do, it was coming in so strongly. It was all about animal. They wanted me to use my animal deck that's really big and hard for me to shuffle, but I did. The first deck they wanted me to use is Magical Times by Jody Bergsma, and the card that came out is Kindness. Live with compassion. Open your heart to all life forms. Be an angel with hands. And this kind of goes along with saying someone's fallen through the cracks. Maybe they need a hug. But being open and compassionate with all life forms, animals, and this may be why I was already getting out my animal decks before I even drew that card. So I don't know what that could mean for you. Hopefully all of us love all types of life forms. I mean, even spiders, right? Then we had that message with the spider. Okay, the next card this is from my Animal Oracle deck. The first one that I got is Tiger Fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. And when I saw this card, I immediately thought of a couple here. That these, whoops, sorry, I'm holding up here. That these tigers are a couple, right? I don't know why, but I'm not an Aquarius, so the message isn't for me. But for you guys, I don't know if you're somebody with an Aquarian in spirit that was your significant other in some way. But I'm definitely getting that with that tiger card. And then Bison, Abundance. It's a white buffalo that they show us, or a family of white buffalo, which is very, very sacred to Native Americans. So I don't know if that means something to you, but abundance, sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Here comes wisdom again. We had it with the owl and the cup. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Yeah, even when we're going through hard times, when we're grateful for the things that we do have and the things that are working out, then that's when more abundance and more good things will come into our lives, right? So kindness, tiger, fire, bison, abundance. They want me to read the last one at the end of your reading. Okay, so, oh yeah, moon, things that are not seen. Yeah, Aquarians, this is such a different message, such a different type of reading. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, tower moment. Something's going to change, and it's going to change, and it's never going to be the same. The Empress, the Ace of Wands, wowzers. Aquarius, yeah, something big is coming in. All right. Let me just reshuffle these a minute. I know you can't see them. I'll put them up. Just be patient. The Moon, the Ten of Wands, the Tower, the Empress, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, first card out is the Moon. This can be Pisces, but this is also our dream of mind. There's another crab. Remember, you got a crab, so maybe there is a prominent Cancer in your life, Aquarians, but at any rate, the Moon is like what you dream about at night. It's the things that are not yet revealed, the things that are coming that we don't know about. Things that are unseen could definitely be this Aquarius who's in spirit. Ten of Wands. Wands are action, passion. Tens are completion of a cycle and the beginning of a brand new cycle. Getting to the end of this. And remember, you had that stop overthinking so that you can do whatever this is. So I'm feeling this is tied to that. But he's fine. He's going to get all those wands over to where they need to be, and then he's going to walk off on through the meadow. Lots of animals in that card and that card. Animals very prominent in this. And then the Tower. So a tower is not necessarily bad. In fact, I really never think it's bad. We have to go through change and challenges in order to grow. And this tower could be about any type of thing. It could be a relationship. It could be a job. It could even be about your animals in some way. Maybe some of you are getting ready to buy a horse or get a new dog, and things will never be the same when you do that. Whenever we add, a family member, an animal, anything like that, things do change. So don't think of this as a bad thing. Think of it as a challenge something new and different, or things will be different once this Tower moment hits. And then you have the Empress. Yeah, the strongest creating feminine energy in the deck. And look again, all the animals that she's surrounded with. Aquarians, I would love for you to comment and tell me why this is. Are some of you veterinarians? Are you vet techs? Do you work with animals? Do you have a farm? I don't know. The animals are so strong in this reading. It's really kind of nuts. Anyway, this is a 3. This is creation and collaboration. This is Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, Mother Nature, the Empress, the birther of ideas, the birther of new things. And right after that is this Ace of Wands. Something new, Aquarians, definitely coming through. Aces, action, passion, fire. And you got fire with the tiger, remember? So, and what was this? Yeah, okay. So they're wanting me to show these two together. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Then you have this Ace of Wands with this new beginning, new start, new journey. So putting the power and the energy of Tiger into this new endeavor or new situation or new way, where you're headed, where you're going, is probably a good thing. I would definitely call on the energy of Tiger for this. And the Two of Swords is the last tarot out. 2s are balance and choice. And she has blinders on, so she's not sure which choice to make, she or he. There's also a moon in this card, and we had the moon in the beginning. So you start out with the moon, Pisces, right? Things that are unseen. You end the cards with the Two of Swords, which she cannot see the choices. So you're going to have to look around, right? See what the opportunities are. Feel into what the opportunities are in order to grasp it and make the choice, okay? Sometimes we don't want to see the choice that's right in front of us, and we have to take a step back. I would definitely say, Spirit would say, meditate, tune in, focus in to see what the choice is. All right, so before we read the last animal card, Moon, dreaming mind, things that are unseen. 10 of Wands, the completion of a cycle and the starting of a brand new cycle. Something is going to change. Something big is going to change. You're going to be birthing and creating a new idea, starting something new with this Ace of Wands, but you're going to have a choice to make. It could be a choice of who you work with, because this is creation and collaboration. Could be a choice of which job to take, which home to buy, which pet to adopt. I don't know why that's coming in, but it is. So definite change. I mean, definite something new with the 10 of Wands, the Tower, the birther of ideas here with the Empress, and then that Ace of Wands. There's just no doubt about it. Okay, so the last card that came out with the animals that they wanted me to save for the end is Dragonfly, Magic. I embrace my transformation. I see why they wanted me to wait for this one. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Yeah, this kind of culminates this whole thing, right? Transforming. The Tower is definitely transformation. Transforming and moving on to the next thing. So you have to let go of the past in order to move on to the next thing. And the magic of nature is in me. All these animals that have come through in the cup, in the plate, in the cards. Yeah, Aquarius. Definitely, I would love to know what's going to happen. Call on Tiger, call on Bison. But your next adventure of abundance and change is coming right up. Thank you so much for watching. It was 24:24 on the camera clock just as I was saying that. Peace and kindness every single day. I am sending you green ribbons of heart, light, and love.